Alright, time to do the last case of the first game in the trilogy, Rise from the Ashes. Alright, that was a weird scene. As you can tell there's a bit of a 3D effect because, I believe in the DS version, this case was added on later, right? Originally there was only 4 cases, this is the 5th one, was like an extra, like, I was gonna say side case, not really a side case, it is like a main case, but made in the style of when the DS, like, Phoenix Wrights were, well, at the time was Polo Justice, I believe, was coming out. So this is a case around that time. Anyway, it's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Well, yeah, Phoenix had like a ton of offers, but like he denied a lot of them. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Aren't you gonna pay the rent? No, anyway. It was February 22nd, 10 a.m. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. I'm not feeling like working? There you are, finally. Okay. It's a new waifu. Where have you been? My sister's trials is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney Mia Fey. I'm Mia? Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. He's dead, by the way. So, you are the coffee boy. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. He wears glasses and... Anyway, what are those glasses? They look pink glasses? Anyway. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's the case we just did. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Well, A. Edgeworth was murdered 15 years ago. I mean, that makes sense. But that's a relief then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. I guess, yeah, Phoenix is not taking cases not just because, you know... Not just because, like, she's like a snob or anything, but more so he's just not feeling it. He's not feeling up to taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. It's only undefeated because we stopped after 4 cases. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to try somewhere else. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Some comparisons we can draw here. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out because you remind me of someone I know. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay. Can I examine? Poster of a steel samurai on the wall. Oh, it's a different poster this time, I think. Yeah, stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. I don't know, well, I don't know, I think the art itself looks the same, even though it is like a different poster. Difficult looking legal books. Yeah, same thing. It just hurts, it's just pain. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases, but at least dust it off once in a while. What are you doing, Phoenix? Do you have like a part-time job now or something? You don't feel like being a lawyer? It's Charlie. Phoenix has been taking care of it ever since Maya left. Cleaning day in the hotel. Egaz, the bellboy was staring right at me. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I guess that's it. Anything court record? Oh, there's Edgeworth. Gumshoe and Emma Sky. Okay. Can I present my badge? See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. And you're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. Well, no. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Oh, yet, as in he's not gonna sell it yet. Well, who are you? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. It's something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young. Yeah, I guess I saw in the court record she's 16. 16. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. Yes, a high school girl genius. Or at least, well, I think it says high school junior? Yeah, high school, yeah. I was just confused. But sometimes, at least where I live, we call it middle school, you know, the grade before high school. You go like elementary, middle, and high. But in other places, it's not middle school, it's like junior high. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. That's weird to me because I'm used to just middle school. But I guess she's still in high school, she's a high school junior, so it's kind of like the other way around. So, what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Very positive attitude. Another future professional in training. Huh, very similar to Maya. Again, more comparisons. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I'll have to, I guess. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... that's interesting. Someone who knew Mia Fey? I guess she, like, Emma Sky, didn't know Mia Fey personally. That's why she mistaken us for Mia, for some reason. How would she know Mia? From someone else, I assume. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah? Sure, can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. But first, my sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia's a woman. Well, now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's than a name than a man's. Oh, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Hmm? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? Oh, they died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. How tragic. Yeah, that's all we can do. She's a scientific type, apparently. Let's help her out. Why not? It's a murder case. She's very similar to Maya. Someone knows Mia, apparently, as well. So... I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Okay. There's little, like... Actually, I don't know what you call them. The things on her shoulders. It's like very military-like. Hi, Alana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Yeah, they're military-like. She even has little badges, little medals of honor. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Oh, she knew us even before she turned around. Yeah, how do you know me? Are you psychic? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Oh, chief prosecutor. You're a prosecutor? You have a cool scarf thing. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Yeah, Mia was a lawyer too. A lot of parallels again to draw. Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like the people I know. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Well, maybe it's just a one big coincidence. It has to be. Unless, I don't know, unless it's somehow a different letter from a different timeline and they're like parallel universe Mia and Maya. Or maybe not. Let's talk. There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. Okay, gotta remember, gotta pay attention to like the highlighted words. 5:15 p.m. Okay, and that's quite specific. It was in the witness's disposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? And your subordinate's car's... like your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood, who was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? You're a cop killer? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means... the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty, yeah. Because, you know, police in general, it's kind of like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like, it's kind of like they're all in it together kind of thing, you know, when you're like in the police force and everything. So, someone, if a police officer gets killed because of someone, they're definitely gonna be biased about taking that person down. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learned. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job. I manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. That's weird. Why does she have a bandage on her right hand? Interesting. But yeah, we never seen her before. I mean, it's kind of weird because we're a lawyer and everything, yet we don't know the chief prosecutor. Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. Oh, how am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Well, first, we have to pretend she was deprived of oxygen and that she was not sound of mind, obviously. No, we're not gonna do that, I don't think. We're not Robert Hammond. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in the school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. That was my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. It was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Ooh. Yuri. Excuse me? Yuri shipping? Too bad she's dead though. Aw, man. Gotta have a perfectly good Yuri shipping. Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school, but also physically attracted. No, how was the best there was? Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. That sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my own guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So, how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana, baka! Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. Well, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. It's very anime. There's something else going on here, and I'm gonna find out what. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be so easy as your client just automatically confessing their guilt and we lose. Obviously not. This is Phoenix Wright. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Alright, time to investigate. Okay, I already exhausted all our dialogue choices, so let's just go. So this is the log where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're gonna be my co-workers 3 years from now on. Yeah, after all, no harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? Are we not? We've been doing this for 4 cases, so I don't know. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there! Who is this? You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? 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 Oh boy, it's Cowboy Man. Who's the main character in Red Dead Redemption 2? Darn it! Like it was such a it was such a big game. I already forgot his name. I don't know. I'm just thinking of that guy now. You know, the cowboy game, obviously. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch. Is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep the dogs, doggies? Doggies? Folks gotta learn to keep the doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Shave. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Oh, now he's drinking something. Alcohol? Are you allowed to drink on your job? You're not long home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Bambina or Bambina? Is it like Bambi? You know, the little deer? Was that a hombre friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Can't investigate? I want to investigate. There's a car right there. Well, let's investigate the mundane objects first, because that's what we do. Hey, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay. The vent. Any, like, sneaky spies in the vent? No? Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says, security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 in my science test the other day. Too bad I don't have a test for common sense. I guess she's very smart, but maybe lacking in a little bit of the wisdom score, maybe. She's lacking in the experience, I guess. Aha, ladder. That's a step ladder. Oh, what's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Oh yeah, I remember. We, like, examined the ladder before in the Steel Samurai case. Called it a step ladder, and Maya just called it a normal ladder. Oh, what's the difference? Look, a door. Oh, this must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Okay... This gate? This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose? Uh-huh, the theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relatively German or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Wasn't it Einstein? And was he German? I think. Well, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't remember. Was he German or British? I think he was German. I'm not sure. What was Einstein? Albert Einstein. Albert. Is that like a German kind of given name? I don't know. Anyway, what's this? What's this on the ground? Looks suspicious. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait. What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How's that scientific? Sounds like theft to me, but, well, we've been kind of doing that a few times already, so why not? Don't worry, this is evidence. Again, I said this before, like, how do we, like, prove this was evidence in the crime scene in the first place? We aren't even supposed to be here, and yet we're probably gonna present it in court, I believe. Probably. Anyway. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. Okay. Time for the DS gimmicks. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. Aha. Alright, so again, this is like a case they added in the DX trilogy, you know? And it's here right now, so that's why there's these little like mini games that you do. They use the DS's engine. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter, which is not really enter. I'm using it like a controller, so I'll just do that. Press the button. This is not the ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Detective. I mean, a detective did get murdered, right? Is this the victim? Well, let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Oh, good, look at it, yeah. 3D evidence, wow! Wee! Now it's kind of like weird. I want to like put it back like the other way. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me just, can I examine that? Yeah. Name and ID number written here, Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Why do they want to use numbers for IDs? What else would they use? Letters, silly! They're the reason we have written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID YABADAB. See? Wouldn't that be better? Not really. Yabba-dab, yabba-dab. Does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay. Can we look at the back? I guess nothing interesting here. It's blurb. That's all, I guess, yeah. We need to examine all of that. Oh, and I can examine this as well. That's cool. I guess, yeah. I can examine everything. This looks like a cookie. Yum yum. Because there's a number here. 26381. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Well, each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Oh, that's no fun. Anything examine? No, nothing else, I guess. Yeah, it's just we can just like see this is how the badge looks like from behind. How's he like? How do you put it on his shirt? Like, it looks like a screw. How you do that? Maybe he's like a magnet. I know there's like these magnet badges you put on. You know, it does look uncomfortable though to put on. I don't know. Then again, I'm thinking maybe no, I don't know. Maybe there's like a second piece of the badge. You know, you put on your you put it on your suit or whatever, and then you click it on or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, what's this computer? I guess we can't look at it. That's not a clue at all. This? No? Vent? there's this. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. And I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Okay, there's water. I don't know if that's relevant. Barrels. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over there, a drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. Metal Gear Solid 4 style. I believe in MGS4 is when the barrel was like a little object you can hide in. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. Really? What? I'm not suspicious? Unlike Maya, I guess, she's not a criminal this time. She's not a suspect. I'm just looking at anything else? I don't think so. Okay, well, we'll move on to the more interesting part, which is right here. The car itself. It's where the murder scene. Or maybe, I don't know, it's not the actual, like, scene of the murder, but it's where the body was found, so that's interesting. Look at here. Well, now time to waste. Let's get to hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you have no intention of going home quietly. What was his name? I'm trying to remember. What was his name? You know, Red Dead Redemption 2. I never played it, but I watched other people play it. What's his name again? I just remember he always said, Dutch! What's the plan, Dutch? Get more money! Anyway, like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you be fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary! Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Look. Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. What is he saying? I don't actually understand. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a servicer you like. Nani? Servicer? Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Yeah, I think he's a big fan of Red Dead Redemption. Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, and Cerveza. Vittles, Saloon. I'm gonna look it up right now. Okay, I know what saloon is, like a inn, right? But what's a vittle? A vittle, an variant spelling of victual. It means food or provisions. Oh, okay, that's food or provisions. What is cerveza? I'm looking at it on Google. Cerveza, beer. Oh, that's what it means. It's beer. Okay, so it's food, like an inn, and beer is what he means. Well, maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Okay. Your strange language is confusing me, partner. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. So I guess we can't investigate, to the right. Well, great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Okay, who's this? Were you two all set? Us? Jelly donuts! No, what's this? You couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? Well, this is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Looks delicious. Thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Ooh. Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Yummy obento. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passerbys. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up queen? Huh? Also, I just noticed she has like a little... What do you call it? Like, octopus hot dogs or whatever. Wieners. You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Oh, she turned serious. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Okay, a witness clearly saw me committing a crime. Yeah, she's the witness. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you forget it? Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. She means it. Okay. But first, have a badge. I'm an attorney. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Pickled radish, I believe. A bunch of rice. Wow, it's really crunchy. Boss picks pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. I don't know. I've eaten just like a bowl of rice and a pickle before. I mean, it's not the best meal in the world, but I don't mind it. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason. You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of the innocents. And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for the king of prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying, there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. You! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they had found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing is clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties with his world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Now, why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Oh, did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Okay. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Well, since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance? Yeah, you think it'd be the other way around. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not... Well, did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams, or 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. Well, that'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Do you know anything about this investigator? About this card? Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No. This is a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Okay, I guess she doesn't know. Yeah, I guess that's all we need to talk about. This lunch lady has a very delicious obento. I always kind of hated when video games involve food, you know, in their like stories, because I just get hungry every time they show food. Anyway, I guess gotta move away from the food, from the fake virtual food that I can't eat. To the High Prosecutor's office. Oh, okay. This looks like, well, I recognize that suit. Oh, this kind of room's just, this is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Oh, thanks. Oh, look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. A long time no see, Edgeworth. It's been 2 months. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. Oh, you're just a fangirl. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I warned you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. I was just... Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Again, some of the art was like redrawn, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever seen this expression before. Maybe it's because it's redrawn, I don't notice it. I don't recognize it. Anyway. Nani, your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. Okay, let's talk. So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. I mean, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, it's gonna be our opponent again? To be quite honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Him being so smug. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. I don't know, we've been doing a little bit of illegal searching ourselves, so it's not like we can, call him out on that. But thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. Wait, what? That's crazy! Some people need a very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked together on the case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer then. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed it with my knife. What? Nani? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Okay, Edgeworth's knife, the murder weapon. Toolbox, victim's blood, no prints though. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Oh, come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay. Well, let's examine stuff, I guess. I mean, the biggest thing I've noticed, Steel Samurai? My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right from Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? Wendy. I've heard of that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of this foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Maybe not. I don't think so. I guess he's been getting a lot of presents from Wendy. Wendy old bag. Hey, chess. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mountain knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out what that poor pawn. His head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. That's not weird at all. Examine his desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Maybe Gumshoe's the one cleaning up the place all the time. He's also one of Edgeworth's biggest fans. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. He loves his tea. Wow, these are all case files? They're all stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. Well, he must have someone get them for him. Gumshoe again? Strange. Why'd I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Also, he's not good at heights either? I know he isn't good with earthquakes, but not heights as well. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. She really is like a fangirl. I bet in the morning he has a sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool. Anyway. Anything else to look at? I can look out the window. Wow. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out the window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know, I guess? I don't know why he's able to calculate that. Pretty morbid when you think about it. So let's look at this trophy. Well, I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. They're prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. I like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors. Can't prosecute at the PD, Prosecutors Department, I guess, on the day of the murder. Now we can click on that again, maybe? That's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors! Please, stop saying that. No, that still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off?